Where to live in Washington State? Well, let me tell you, lots of decisions because this is a big, beautiful state and you have lots of great options.
Depends on what you want. Depends on how many people you want to be around. Let's start with that. So if you want to be around a lot of people, obviously Seattle, Bellevue, Redmond, all of those areas, you're going to fit right in. But
if you want to get away from people and you want wide open spaces, well, let me tell you about Central Washington, because you're going to have lots of options. There's agricultural elements to that. There's lots of farming. There's horses. There's outdoors. There's just great places to get away from the all, especially if the all is people.
The other thing that you want to consider when you're trying to figure out where you want to live in Washington State is climate. So the western side of Washington is very rainy and it is pretty gray, even when it's not raining.
And what I mean by gray, it's more gray than my hair. It's kind of gray in a really dark, drizzly spot. But if you want to get over some cold weather to experience a little bit of snow to kind of whiten things up, which I'm hoping for at the end of my life is a little more white, a little less gray, you're going to kind of want to go over to the Spokane area or north of Spokane. That kind of northeastern region is going to be a great place for you. It's also the more northeastern region you get, the population is going to go down again. Spokane actually has quite a few people. It's a large city, even though it doesn't necessarily function on this western side of the state. It is actually a large city.
Don't forget, there's some great sunshine over on the eastern side. So if you like it hot in the summer, then you definitely want to be on the east side. Central Washington too. Yakima right in the middle, that's hot. That's hot.
Come on. And if you would like to be in more rain because you're just thinking, you know what, it doesn't sound like Seattle gets enough, you're going to want to be on the Olympic Peninsula. Matter of fact, you're going to be on the coastal side of the Olympia Peninsula. So Grays Harbor, all the way up the Washington coast. Man, if you like it rainy, we've got a spot for you. If you've ever thought to yourself, gosh, I don't know if I ever want to see the sun again, we can put you in home in that location.
We're Joe and Charity with the Live Well Home Group, and if you're thinking about buying or selling or relocating anywhere here, we'd love to talk with you. All of our contact information is below, so just reach out. So the other thing that you want to consider if you're trying to figure out where you want to live is what kind of job you're going to be doing. If you're doing anything tech related, you're probably going to be in the Seattle, Bellevue area. As we all know, Microsoft is there. Or anything Boeing related, you're going to be from Everett down to Renton, because there is a lot of Boeing activity happening there. If you want to be a farmer, there's almost everywhere except right in the big city. But
yeah, the other part is here in Olympia is the state capital, and so there's a lot of legislative things that go on with that. So if that's the area that you're in, and that's kind of, from law to politics, lots of conversations like that happen in our area, and just kind of be aware of that as well. Also though, in this area, there is tons of fishing. So people kind of go south of here and you get down in what's called Lewis County, which is just south of us, about 45 minutes. There is tons of outdoor opportunities fishing, and that's all the way through Grays Harbor out to the coast on the Olympic Peninsula. Amazing, amazing areas if you're really an outdoorsy in those ways. One of the other ones that to mention is healthcare. Obviously we have UW, which is an amazing location that people get trained at. It's an amazing facility and university. And because of that, throughout our region, you will discover great healthcare. So it's one of those things to consider. If your job in the nursing and doctorate industry, there's lots of wonderful places for you to land.
So that's the top 3 things that you should consider when you're trying to decide where to live in Washington State. How many people you want to be around, what industry do you work in, and what weather do you prefer? Well, no matter where you choose, we are happy to help you. Reach out and we'll connect.